Welcome to the final bout of the second round, bout number 4. This is number 16, Ashley, who is the ultimate bracket buster, beat number 1 Diamond against number 8 seeded Mecca, who defeated number 9 seed Jay Alejandro. Anyways, we're going to show you both of their poems. Afterwards, I will give you instructions on how to vote, and you send us the one that you want to see make it to the final 4. Currently we have $50 first place prize. If you are one of those people fortunate enough that can donate, that have that luxury at this point and want to support some local artists, all future monies we're going to give to second place, third place, and hopefully on down the line. That would be, we have a PayPal account, paypal.me/Bodoslam. But anyways, now relax, sit back, enjoy yourself, and here is our first poet. It is Ashley. Clap for Ashley.
Babies scare me. They're needy and fragile and loud, and they poop. Newborns and infants are not cute, and sometimes they still look underdeveloped, and babies just fucking scare me. My anxiety around them lessens as they get older. Like, babies that can walk aren't terrifying, and when they start to talk, things can get interesting, and I really do like kids. Mostly. Some are kind of lame. But what I love about kids is they are not mine. No matter how cool or fun they are, I get to give them back to their parents. Like, I could go to a dog park and fall in love with your dog and want to bring him home to add to my pack, but no matter how much your kid makes me laugh or how much they warm my heart, I do not want to keep them. No thank you, here you go, return to sender. My mom wants to be a grandma so bad she's having uterus throbs for me. I know she's still pregnant with the ghost of my baby sister, so her longing is amplified by the loss of what should have been and the loss I give her by what could be. She's ready for the little dresses, dolls, and Disney movies and songs. And I know it's a sperm that determines the sex, but I descended from a line of strong-willed ladies, and I have no doubt we have nothing but strong women to create. I was raised by 3 generations of chingonas, 3 generations of don't need a man, independent, fierce, wild. My baby girl is gonna have my last name women. Without baby sister, I am my mother's last hope of transitioning to grandma. But I put up a sign around my uterus that reads no vacancy. But Omadre is insistent on me allowing in a tenant she can help me manage in 9 months. She knows my willingness to house a lover overnight and implores me to never evict any tenant they may accidentally leave behind, not knowing that I already had to evict a trespasser who tried to take residency in me. Madre, please do not ask this of me. I hate keeping secrets from you. You, who say they love me unconditionally, yet I have fear I found the one condition that would cause you to evict me. I cannot share the disgust I felt knowing there was something there deep inside me that I did not want, something that I did not ask for, something that gave me a burning hunger every couple of hours as if I wasn't already starving for my own peace and happiness. Already this thing was asking too much of me. Madre, I love making you happy, but please don't ask this of me. Babies still need a bottle to help them sleep, but I still need mine to sleep as well. I'm not ready to trade in my bottles of booze for bottles of milk, my phone alarm ringing to go off for a human alarm crying until you are up. Madre, don't you see that I would love to be a mother? I'm not chingona like you. I don't know how to make ends meet when someone else is depending on me. I don't know how to keep my shit together when the weather turns ugly. Babies are so fucking scary because that's another life that I have to learn to keep alive. And I still struggle with mine.
And that was Ashley. Clap for the poet. And then stay right where you are and get comfortable again, because the second poet of the 2 that you have to vote for is Mecca. So put your hands together and give it up for Mecca! Mecca!
My mother's answered prayers sound a lot like beep. An inmate from the Harris County Correctional Facility is attempting to make a call. Sounds like, thank God. He wound up in a jail instead of a body bag, and I wonder if I'm wrong to want more. For my answered prayers to sound like the beeping of a time machine taking him back to the child that I knew bad, but determined. Street smart enough to know to stay out of them if I am an ungrateful sister for wishing that he was coming home from a dorm room instead of a lockdown for wishing that instead of winding up in a cell, he had wound up in the MLB like I knew he would the first time he almost hit me with a baseball. After I jokingly threw it as fast and as hard as I could, but he managed to hit it anyway at the tender age of 3. How happy I was when I could proclaim that I was the only one who could change his diaper without getting sprayed by pee. How proud when I taught him his ABCs and how to read and the Pythagorean theorem about 5 years before he would ever need to know what it means. But when he calls me and I hear the wrong beep, I get angry. I can hear the venom in my voice every time I try to speak. I can feel it in my face, and a part of me wants to scream at him through clenched teeth, tell him that I know he knows better because I taught him over baseball games that I hated, but would still referee all of those Cub Scout meetings, tell him that orange is not the new black, and how mad I am that he has become just another black boy in orange, but in even bigger parts wants to tell him I'm sorry, wants to apologize for leaving him, say I'm sorry, that 17-year-old shoulders couldn't take the weight of the world anymore, that I left you with our mother to move on to safer things, that your forgiveness for my absence just barely made it into your vocabulary, and maybe if I had waited a few more years, you would be waiting on graduation instead of release. And I hate that I don't know how the story ends. That I don't know if one survival outweighs the next, or if I accidentally, intentionally traded my sanity and emotional stability for his freedom. But I do know that I love him. That I'm still here praying that he will miraculously be all that he could be, but also knowing that so many of our choices have made that an impossibility.
And that was Mecca. And those are your 2 poets in the final round of round 2 of the Buddha Slam Quarantine Invitational. The winner of this will go on to the final 4, which will debut in a couple days. So anyways, thanks for watching. The email address to send your vote is Buroslampoetry, PUROSLAMPOETRY @gmail.com. Send us the name of either Ashley or Mecca, and subscribe to this channel, and share us on social media. And thank you very much for participating. And again, if you can afford to donate or contribute to any of these poets, we are at paypal.me/Buroslam. We appreciate it. But anyways, you guys, there's a lot of honking going outside my house. Something crazy is happening and I don't know what. Anyways, that's it. Good night and good luck.